excited. I'm not. Look, have a great night with Steve. Bye, Samantha. Still love you.
All right.
Emails, man. I wish there
And
was
we're
a
live.
robot that just answered all my emails for me. I'd pay that robot handsomely. All right, we need better decapitations, more blood, the classic. There's not enough blood. Hey, who's playing with the lights? That's not funny. I'm sensitive. Thank you very much, whoever that was. Whatever. Weird. Back to work, finishing my 17,000th email of the day. What the? Hey.
I'm so excited.
What's going on? Now that's no, you don't. Who's doing, boss? What is? Okay, the joke's over. We get it. Okay, this is not funny anymore.
I would have already ran. All right. That was actually really fun. Yeah, no camera for this live stream. I have to get a new one.
Spooky, scary Warriors Den send shivers down your spine. I think maybe they do, Josh. Josh, what the heck just happened to Larry?
Larry got my dude.
What's going on, man?
Where'd they take our man? I believe Dead by Daylight might have something to say about Larry and his whereabouts.
I've been too scared to play Dead by Daylight.
Because we are collaborating with them for the event Survivors of the Fog live tomorrow, October 21st through November 11th. Unfortunate that it took the sacrifice of Larry to make this happen, but sometimes you got to do what you got to do. We might hear a little bit more
you guys
about
hear me
Larry
fine? How's
later
it
on in the show.
How's it sound?
Why does it sound like you had something to do with it? You're like, it just
happens.
I mean, you got to make things. You got to wheel and deal sometimes. We might be having the Dead by Daylight team on a little bit later. Mathieu Cote, the game director, as well as Nico and Jeremy from the For Honor team to talk about the collaboration
what the game mode's
between our teams to make this happen. And after that, we'll go into the Survivors of the Fog game mode with Vanessa and Jeremy. And in the meantime, a little bit of housekeeping. A little bit of spooky housekeeping in a spooky haunted house.
I know. I'm so excited. It's just like,
yes, who likes spooky?
When they said about this crossover, it was crazy.
So essentially, these are our just our kind of standard fare Twitch drops that we've kind of been doing over the past couple.
Thank you.
Like weeks. So as you can see on the screen now, 30 minutes of accumulated viewing time. You will receive one scavenger crate, and then every 10 minutes of accumulated viewing time as well.
So
100,000 steel. You have a chance to win that. It's a lot of steel. And we're also still doing the Twitch directory. If your favorite streamer or any streamer that is playing For Honor has their drops enabled, you can, kind of get yourself some cool stuff, some scavenger crates, steel, spooky steel, XP boost, all that good stuff. And for those streamers as well, if you happen to be the one of the top 10 streamers at the end of our dates, which will be October 21st from November 4th, you will receive 100,000 steel.
Yeah, I got you, man. That
is a lot of steel, just as a thank you and a nice little, I guess, gift for being super awesome and streaming For Honor, because For Honor is cool and we like For Honor. Isn't that right, Matt?
That's right. Even when it's scary as hell, which it will be tomorrow. So thank you for that housekeeping, Josh. And we will be right back with a very, very spooky trailer for the Survivors of the Fog event. Survivors of the Fog.
I don't know what that was. I apologize.
It's okay. I forgive you. Warriors, we'll be right back.
Yeah, that game. Oh, here we go. Oh my gosh.
Pointless brutality fosters only blight and decay.
That's a new event right there.
The herald of death now walks upon Heathmoor, preying upon its ruthless warriors.
Dang.
Murderers bound to a life of violence and death. Bound to fight endlessly, blindly. Prisoners of the entity's cycle of terror.
Oh my goodness. That's crazy. Oh my
Reddit,
gosh.
run from it. Our collaboration with Dead by Daylight still arrived.
They are
Hello Warriors,
pretty
we are joined
serious.
today by 3 very special guests.
What do you guys
Nico
think
and
about
Jeremy,
that?
2 old
I
hands
got
of the Warriors Den.
chills.
We are delighted
Oh
to
my
have
gosh.
you. Hello, and also Mathieu Cote, the game director of Dead by Daylight. Honored to have you, sir. How are you doing today?
Very good. Thank you so much for having me. It's a great pleasure to be here. It's kind of an honor too. Ha.
Huh.
Oh.
Amazing. You're gonna fit right in. That's what we like to see. So Nico and Mathieu, if you could talk a little bit about how a massive collaboration
Dude, there's
like
our new
this
hero
even
right
gets
there.
started.
Well, it's started with a phone call and just a great idea. I think we got into it right away. For us, it was special and new and a little scary because we are quite used by now to bringing new licenses into Dead by Daylight and sort of integrating them into our game. But putting Dead by Daylight into something else had never been done before, and it was great to be able to do that with the team at For Honor. It was just a perfect match.
Yeah, it was scary for us too, which is
Yeah, that was
fitting for a
pretty-
Halloween
that was
event
pretty
for
scary.
sure. But yeah, it was same, 5 year in the life of For Honor. It's great for us. We've done so many events. We've done many Halloween events. Last year we did a best of approach, and we really wanted to shift things around this year. And so when the opportunity to collaborate with Dead by Daylight presented itself, we jumped on it, right? So yeah, the team was super excited, and yeah, it was, from a creative standpoint, it was challenging, it was stimulating. We could see the team was super excited about pitching tons and tons of ideas about how we're going to make that happen. Part of my job was to say no to a lot of those ideas, because yeah, one of the interesting parts of that creative process is really, yeah, how do we draw inspiration from your game, from Dead by Daylight? What ingredients can we bring to our recipe while staying true to what For Honor is
Seriously,
and
looks
to our fans?
amazing.
So it was
really
super
does.
exciting.
Yeah, for us, it was absolutely thrilling to also see someone from the outside trying to sort of distill what is the flavor of Dead by Daylight. What are these iconic characters and the pieces of the environment that are immediately recognizable, and then instill that into a very well established
I want to see
lore and
gameplay.
environment, and really turn it like the
I want to see
map
this
that's
game
done
mode.
is so very Dead by Daylight, but at the same time it's very much
There's
For
the
Honor. So
generators.
these two things manage to blend in a way that is
Oh my
kind of
gosh.
delicious.
But if I can add, like working on the realization of this, like you're seeing some part of the map. Usually when we're working on an event with a game mode, we're focusing more on the gameplay first, and then the realization and the art style come up after. But the team was so hyped to work on this that the realization kind of went very far early in the process, and I think it was the M1 validation where we validated the basis of the game mode, but we had like a super high level art already there because like the team was so motivated that it went pretty fast.
Yeah, that
for
was
us,
probably. I'm sorry.
I was just gonna say that for us it was
Never
one of the
thought
things
these
that
two
we
would be
were
a
actually
collab.
not
I know.
worried
I
about. We know Ubisoft
never
well. We
expect
know
it.
the quality of the products that you guys release.
And it's probably gonna be one of the
have
best
released
events,
so many years
hopefully.
now, and we knew it was gonna look absolutely awesome. And we had no worry about that. And obviously, you can just look at the images right now, and you know that you guys really knocked it out of the park. So yeah, that was great to see.
Our team's got pretty good at pushing the envelope in terms of realization. But yeah, as you said, Jeremy, that was one of the most good-looking, first actual PlayStation, the L1 validation, that's our stage or production stage validation. The L1 is where we validate gameplay.
The map looks
and yeah,
sick.
that was the best looking one I think we've ever had. So yeah, testament to how the team was excited and like pulled all the stops to make this game mode the best that it could be.
Just to give a last example, like when we started at the CB level, we needed to brainstorm a bit and throw some ideas. We organized a few play sessions there, and those play sessions are optional, of course. It's just to bring idea and to familiarize ourselves with the brand. And those play sessions were always full. We had to do some rotation because like everyone wanted to participate and throw idea and have fun playing Dead by Daylight. So yeah, it was another example on how the team was hyped to work on this collaboration.
Yeah, and one thing that I absolutely cannot pass up also is to say that for us working with some Montreal friends was actually great. I mean, it's something that we couldn't. We wouldn't have said no anyway, but we couldn't pass up. It was just too much fun. There's so many people that are, I mean, that we know each other. I mean, it's a small world, the video game industry in Montreal, even though it's quite a big industry. We all sort of know each other, or we've heard about each other. So it was really nice to work with some friends here.
Yeah, absolutely. Great local partnership. Montreal represent. That was really cool. And I want to thank both of our teams internally and you guys at Behavior for like making the process so smooth.
Cool.
For
you already know.
We did not expect it to go as smoothly as it did. So yeah,
yes,
really kudos on both teams to making
go.
this happen so smoothly. That was a great collaboration from our standpoint.
Yeah, it's true. It was awesome. I think that our team has been in your shoes so many times that we could sort of empathize with what's needed to do that. So
to bring it back to the beginning, it has been an honor to work with the Dead by Daylight team, absolutely. And we talked a lot about Survivors of the Fog and the October 21st through November 11th event in our game. But Mathieu,
it's a pretty long.
Someone's head is going to be a charm
event
in your game. If you could talk about that a little bit.
21st through November 11th.
We were asking you during that process, like if you had someone specific in mind that we could bring and more or less punish in Dead by Daylight. And so for those of you interested, you can go into the Dead by Daylight store, enter the code For Honor, and get Larry's head that you can now dangle from your belt or from your hook.
That's amazing. There he is, our Larry, right where he should be in Dead by Daylight. You love to see it. Thank you guys. Thank you guys so much for coming on and talking about this. Thank you, Nico and Jeremy, and thank you, Mathieu. That is, again, the Survivors of the Fog game event is running from October 21st through November 11th. And on October 22nd, you can start redeeming Larry's head in Dead by Daylight. Thank you all so much. We'll be right back to talk about the game mode.
All right.
See you then, Warriors.
But yeah, it's a pretty long,
Bye-bye.
long event, though. 21st through November 11th. And then by then, well, maybe over a month, we'll get the Christmas event too, which is really exciting. But I want to see gameplay. I want to see gameplay of this.
Jeremy to talk about Survivors of the Fog, and Jeremy has been here for a while. But how's everybody doing?
Great. And you?
I'm good, thanks, Josh.
I am doing very well. Yes, Survivors of the Fog will be available from October 21st to November 11th. I'm going to give a little details. So, Jeremy, let's start with you. Just kind of talk about like the event, the rules that our players can kind of, know kind of going into it, and then just what it was like to collaborate with the Dead by Daylight team to create this event.
Yes, absolutely. So first of all, this game mode is going to take place in a Dead by Daylight version of Cindermill. So it's a map we already had.
Oh, man.
It seems to be very obvious for everyone that this was the map with the most opportunities to make it feel scary and to make it fit with the Dead by Daylight world. So that's why we selected that map. Now, this game mode is a Dominion variation. So you will see there is no lane and no minion. But you will find 3 capture zones in the map that kind of represent the generator area where you need to repair the generator. So the goal, this is one of the CP, of course. So the goal is to capture the zone, but also to boost the zone. So while staying in the capture zone, you are kind of activating the generator. This is also kind of recreation of what is happening in the DBD world. So this is giving twice as much point when you are boosting the zone. So this is important to do. Now the winning condition is the same thing as Dominion. So you need to reach 1,000 points. When you succeed, you can put the opposing team in breaking, and then you can kill everyone once and for good. Now the interesting part of it is that to prevent you from repairing the generator, there is this guy there, the neutral bot. That is the trapper, and he's going around the map. He's roaming there, putting some traps here and there, but he can also teleport to you. So if you feel safe, you feel far from him, still try to be on your toe, because he can be right around the corner. So this guy is super strong. He deals a very high amount of damage.
Plays like Sen.
He's not gonna one-shot you, but it's almost that. So really be careful with this guy.
That's pretty cool.
The goal, and we did a lot of play sessions. The goal was really to make him scary. So when he's around, you need to be scary of him.
He's so scary. I remember the play session with the heartbeat, everything. He's getting closer. It's super scary.
Yeah. Well, that's what we try to do.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's pretty much it. But yeah, that killer, you cannot kill him, but you can inflict him damage. And if you wound him enough, then he's gonna retreat, and he's gonna give you some great rewards, so renown, but also points that will help you to win the game. So that's basically the ground rules for this game. Yeah.
I'm so excited for this game mode. I've been playing Dead by Daylight recently, kind of just like a lot recently, and seeing the collaboration between like our team and the Dead by Daylight team has been really cool. Just kind of seeing the similarities. So like the zones function as generators, and we're gonna talk about like executions and stuff. So like it was really awesome kind of seeing how everything is kind of being intertwined. And
I really like it. It's a unique.
It's a collective effort.
It's like really nice.
Everyone's like putting in like work, and it's really nice. But Vanessa, let's go ahead and jump on over to you, because we do have some mood effects. We've got some things that we want to kind of show off that are kind of do go in line with Survivors of the Fog. So why don't you talk to us about what we can see with this event?
Yeah, we have a lot of stuff. We have free stuff like this battle outfit, inspired by Dead by Daylight. I mean, everything is, like you said, it's Dead by Daylight flavor, and it looks amazing. And yeah, I can't wait to see people having all of that equipped. Look at that. Look at this mood effects. It looks like it's like the entity from the game, from the Dead by Daylight game, that when you get killed and at the end. So it's pretty scary, right?
I'm a fan. I especially I love it on the raw. I think it looks.
Yeah, I think it's really great.
And everything we just saw is free. It's in the event pass, so you can grind it. You can have it for free.
I'm gonna equip that little skull on everything.
And it's all for free.
Full edge.
Just plain.
We also have executions as well that we want to.
Oh, they got finishers. Let's go.
But this process is something that you don't see every day. So why don't we go ahead and talk about that?
Yeah, so you can see right now in our animation software that we're still using Larry to get executed to do our animation. But for this one, because this one is inspired by the Huntress from Dead by Daylight, so we're using Berserker because it used kind of the same weapon. So we kind of did the same animation with that, but we're using. You can see in game that we're using the exact weapon from Dead by Daylight. So team lend us the asset for that, so it looks even more real. And the VFX team and the sound effects team did an amazing job. You can hear the lullaby of the Huntress when you get killed. It's just amazing and really scary.
That's so cool. Just like the small little attention to detail, just to make sure like the immersion's really there. When you're playing a game that isn't Dead by Daylight, you're playing it. Super awesome. Because we also have another execution. This is inspired by the Trappers. So let's go ahead and talk about this one as well.
Yeah. So again, Larry getting executed in the this execution. I really like this one because
I'm getting I don't
know. I feel like it's really Dead by Daylight signature. The Trapper. It's really scary, and I love the killer camera. But when you're getting killed, the camera is even scarier. You will see it a lot in game because the thing with this execution is that the killer in game in the game mode event will kill you with this execution, so you might see it a lot.
Oh no, Kyoshin just got hooked.
Yeah,
Is that his
Wow.
second hook, or is that? Oh, that was his death hook. Never mind.
Yeah, he spammed the hook to put you in this hook, so that's how you die. You can see it like spawn and all. It's really scary and it's so cool. It's really Dead by Daylight, and I'm so glad that we're able to do something like that in For Honor, just to have like the little flavor. It's really cool. It's just amazing.
Yeah. So after being killed several
That
times
is
by this
insane.
execution, you'll be able to buy it and then kill other with it.
That's
it. It comes full circle. It's the
We
circle
may,
of life, you know.
Yeah, we'll have
Exactly.
to.
Yes.
We'll have
You
to
can
get some
see
steel.
here the illustrious outfit. Same killer as the execution. You can see the Huntress, Dark Lullaby. You can equip it with. Yeah, look at that.
That
with the
mask is
hatchet.
pretty sick.
Because we have the hunters and we have the trappers like mask.
Yes,
which
both are
20,000. I forgot about it.
If there
20,000
was any way
steel.
to make Shigoki more intimidating than he already was, just throw a trapper mask on him. Like
That's
that right there is. I'm running the opposite direction.
Mhm,
I'm
that's pretty
not
scary.
here for that. But yeah, no, everything. I keep saying it. I'm like a fanboy here, even though I'm But like, cause like even this, like the podium, like being able to escape from the trapper and kind of
Yeah, that's it. And Dead by Daylight, you escape. To win, you have to escape from a trap. But in For Honor, you literally escape from the trap because you won the game. So you see the end part of this. So I really like the little storytelling that we're able to create with that this collaboration. So.
But looks like somebody found the trap door. They're gonna escape. They don't
Wow.
need to open one of the
This
exits.
is
But
this is
also,
really
as you can
impressive.
tell, I played Dead by Daylight.
Really,
making references. But Jeremy, I also want to talk about.
I don't know
some
if I
of
can get the mask though.
Armor variations that we have coming. Now they're not
I have
necessarily
just about
related
20,000
to
steel.
the event itself. They are something that is coming with the title update. So let's go ahead and give a little tease and look at what these variations look like.
Yes, but like you said, they're not linked with the Dead by Daylight flavor and thematic, but we still have some amazing character variation. Those one are based on the same mood board and on the same thematic than the weapon in the battle pass. So you'll be able to equip the full kit with the weapons, but also with those variation. And the goal here was really to have like a fancy decorative king collection. So it's an armor that was maybe lost underwater for times and times. Some of them have some rust, but really that's
the new armor
we wanted to create with them. This is only a sneak peek. You will see a full video of all of them, and all the characters will receive those variation. So so this is some good stuff that is coming. And just before we go, I think
it's drop in October when the event comes out, guys.
Again. For today, just for today. But I want to
say
that
trapper and Huntress. Yes, I definitely have too.
To both teams, basically.
The
our team, but also
the armor though.
That's the collaboration was
armor
amazing.
Variations.
We have some amazing
That's
content, and I'm
that's
pretty
the new
sure
season armor, but they haven't released it yet.
excited to play it as we were to
so I think
to work on it.
I think he said
I can't wait to see some footage of it.
21st when the event drops.
Great time with that.
Awesome. Vanessa, would you like anything else to add?
Yeah, similar like just Jeremy was just said. We're so happy with this collaboration, and we cannot wait to have the player having hands-on that.
Awesome stuff. Before we kick it to the armor variation video, Vanessa,
my gosh,
thank you so much for joining us to talk about the event, talk about armor variations and executions and all that stuff. So yeah, let's go ahead and kick it to the armor variation video. Don't touch that mouse or
we're getting armor
remote
variations,
phone,
guys.
Whatever. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
I thought we were just getting a glimpse, but nope. No, we have to mute that. I don't know if they'll allow that. So, yeah, if you guys are wondering why it's muted, you'll see. Jeez, these look amazing. Okay, alright. Sorry, guys. I basically had to get a video for it, and I didn't want the music, because last time...
Not much, Josh. What's up with you?
There was
That
a
armor
claim, but
video
yeah.
was pretty cool, right?
Can't have that.
Yeah.
So that's why I wasn't talking, had to mute it.
I was like, nervous about armor.
Those armor variations are probably one of the best.
About Survivors of
they're
the
amazing.
Fog in general in the sort of October
They're
vibe
amazing.
we're in right now.
Exactly.
But
and
yeah,
speaking
if you're
of
wondering why I wasn't talking,
everything that we showed
I was
in
just
the
getting the
previous segment,
video.
so the executions, the podium,
I'm
all
here.
that good stuff, it actually comes in its own bundle that you can get for a limited time. Just make sure you get it before November 11th, or else it'll be gone. It is 52,000 steel. There is a ton of stuff in there. You've got like the Trapper mask, and you have the Huntress mask. You've got the executions and all this awesome stuff. I'm probably gonna buy it, because it just looks dope. So yeah, definitely go ahead and check that out whenever you fire the game up.
52,000 steel, though.
And for the in-game activities, we have Rights of the Jormungandr.
That's a lot of steel.
October 21st, Jormungandr from October 21st through October 28th for Marching Fire owners. And as you may have suspected, we have an in-game order for Survivors of the Fog. Beat the faction with the most generators captured in Survivors of the Fog matches. That's right, the generators are here. The Dead by Daylight ones, you know the ones. And as you already know, Survivors of the Fog will be live from October 21st through November 11th. So Warriors, get in there and play this scary, scary limited time game mode. As we make this outro from the Warriors Den, one video we will be showing you is a kind of cool surprise video with a really hyped trailer. We'll be doing a 9-part skill challenge series, the goal of which is just to be part of your journey in improving as much as you want, basically. It's whatever steps you want to take to improving as a For Honor player, which is always a difficult task. I know it better than anybody.
But this stream has been fun.
Whatever steps you want to take, this
video
series is hopefully going to be part of your journey toward self-improvement. And we have a few other things to take us home. The
crossover is crazy.
Well, yes, we do, actually. If you want to check out the Survivors of the Fog gameplay, Chris and Yusuf over on the Ubisoft News team are going to be playing Survivors of the Fog tomorrow at 1 p.m. EDT. So definitely go ahead and check that out if you are, interested in the game.
We have some videos to make.
The game mode, the game itself,
gonna
cosmetics,
be,
all of that
we'll
awesome
have the,
thing, all of those awesome
gameplay,
things. Yeah, Warriors, that's gonna go ahead and wrap today's show.
variations.
We're gonna go ahead and kick it to the two videos that we mentioned, the skill challenge series, which is gonna look really awesome, and the Survivors of the Fog trailer as well, for those who might have missed it. For Matt and myself, thank you for joining us. Be sure to follow the Warriors, follow For Honor on all of our social media platforms and Reddit and all that stuff, and we will catch you, in the future dens. See ya.
Get ready for the improvement program you deserve with the intensity you need, because the For Honor Skill Challenge series is coming to ya. In just 9 weeks, you'll go from top heavy 0 to anti-gank hero. Oh yeah. New to variety.
Alright, well, yeah, you can't have the music playing. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this live stream. Thank you guys so much for coming out. I did not expect the crossover between Dead by Daylight and For Honor, and just look at the finishers, all the content that we're getting, and then we're also getting the armor variation. So they didn't say. I mean, I was just so concentrated. I was looking on. I'll have to go back, but I think he said the 21st. So with the start of the new or with the event, and the event is from the 21st to the 11th of November. It's a long event, so make sure to play, get in-game rewards, and yeah, they have new mass finishers. It's gonna be